Hi, I'm Sarah, and in preparation for our new season of Amazing Race, we have another former team to catch up with. But first, if you're new to this channel, please click subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. You guys, from last season, our married couple from Miami, it's Lewis and Michelle.
Hello.
What's up, Sarah? What's up, beautiful people? How y'all doing?
Hey. I'm so excited to chat with you guys. I mean, it hasn't been that long that you've been off the race, but life is crazy and wild and fast. And so I'm excited to hear all the things that you've been up to. Some of it we're all aware of.
Yeah, yeah, and I have to say, Sarah, my bad.
Yeah.
I was late today. I
I have it.
just revealed the my calendar picture.
Oh my God, yes!
So I just revealed my calendar picture from Bryce's Zaddy's
Yes.
calendar
Oh
for
my gosh.
2024. And I was just getting so many messages. I'm just like, this is like
Right?
so cringy. I'm like, I posted a shirtless firefighter pic. That's something I would never do, but for Bryce, I did it. And yeah, that's why we were a little late today.
Go get the calendar. Give them a little sneak peek.
All right, fine.
Oh, wait, do you have it? I was
Go
going to
get
try
it.
to pull it up, but if you have it, just show
So
it.
yeah, have you seen it already? Actually,
Yeah, I haven't seen it like close. Like I saw Derek sharing it and like.
yeah. So
Yeah.
he said he would never do a firefighter picture, but for this one,
Yeah, that's me right there. That guy.
Yes.
That's not me.
Oh, all right.
That's
that?
That's Joseph. That's the
Oh, okay.
cover. Yeah.
Great.
Hold on.
Well, we
give y'all-
appreciate Joseph's service as well. Thank you.
Absolutely. And we have
There it is. Oh my God.
That was a
that was
quick
the
sneak
briefest.
peek.
Yeah.
that was quick.
Yeah,
so
like you don't get to
if
see
you
for
guys
long.
really want to see it, you have to go on
Yes.
his Instagram page, and you guys gotta order the calendar.
Oh my gosh. Yes. That is hot. We appreciate your service.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing back the firefighter. We love it.
Anyways, back to your question. So yeah, we it's been a year
news.
since it's been a year since since the race last premiered. I thought they were gonna go back to 2 seasons a year for a second
Yes.
there, but I think we heard rumors that they weren't planning for the hour and a half, so they had to
Mhm.
record another season. But anyways, I'm
Right.
just so happy that the race is starting again. Now we're taking a back seat. We were the
Yeah.
cool kids, the cool new kids for a while. We got the spotlight for about a year. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see a new race. It's gonna be back to public transportation.
Yes.
Let's go. I'm excited.
It's kind of bittersweet because like what Lewis said is we had a whole entire year to really savor it and be happy about it, and now people are gonna forget about us.
Yeah. You're like, that's it. Yeah, it's got to feel different to be like the first season after yours because you're like,
Yeah.
wait, I ran the race,
What about
right?
me? Yeah. And not only that, but they get an hour and a half, which is incredible because there's so many things that are left out. So many things. Each couple has a full day's
Right.
worth of footage. So it's really nice to be able to watch them. I'm excited for the
I
full
would have
hour
loved
hour.
an hour and a half. I feel
Yeah.
like the audience would have got to know us more. I feel like
Right.
they would have shown more ranges with our emotions because yes, we were the happy-go-lucky team, and yes, we're very positive. But I think that would have connected us more with the audience, and there was a lot of funny moments that I wish would have made it. But hey,
Yeah.
we got the hour, and I was happy to have it.
Right. There's so much content for each team. And
Yeah.
like the first half of the season, if you're not winning or losing,
Yeah.
we just don't get to see you, right? They just don't
Exactly.
have the time. So that's
what
what I'm
happened to us.
hoping. Yeah. We were like, who's Lewis and Michelle until halfway through. And then we're like, oh, they're winning? Okay, got it. Yeah. No, I hope that that's what we get with a 90-minute episode. I don't know if they're going to try to cram other stuff in, but I'm hoping we get the character development.
Yeah, as long as the tasks are pretty good and the stories are good, I feel like 90 minutes is going to be fine.
Yes.
Especially in the
Mhm.
beginning. I think that's going to be very useful. Let's see how the editors do towards the end of the season when there's less teams and same amount of tasks. So
Yes.
we'll see.
And there was
Yeah.
another thing too, the whole airplane it's coming back, which for
Yeah.
us, we actually wanted to experience that.
Did you?
I had a lot of experience traveling as a dancer, so I feel like under pressure with no sleep, sleeping in airports is like my thing, and same thing as him as a firefighter. Like we feel like teams would have gone down, even though we still did a good job, but
Yeah.
we would have. I feel like we would
Good
have
point.
thrived a lot in the airport.
Yeah.
I think we would have done better as a team if it was a regular season, but we still made it far. We still did great. So.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yes. Finale. Hello. Amazing. So, like, running the race is a wild, heightened experience that obviously not everybody gets to do, but also watching yourself and your whole season and having people who, and you don't know watching you. Compare those two different experiences for me, like the anxiety or the excitement of racing versus watching yourself.
Yeah, I loved watching myself. I feel like some people don't like going back and watching themselves on TV.
Yeah.
I know some people that they didn't like the fact that they lost in a final, so they wouldn't watch the final. Me, I put it on all the time. So I love watching us, our mistakes.
He watches it
I put
all the time.
I mean,
like,
I got to be on my favorite show ever. Like I'm just like, is this real? Sometimes I still gotta pinch myself to see what's going on. Like, but it's the anxiety of the race. Like we had Rex Ryan, a head football coach on our season, and I saw him nervous. This guy was a game away from the Super Bowl, and this was nervous for him. So the anxiety that we had, especially day one. Do you remember day one?
Of course I do. Yeah.
In Munich, Germany. We're in that bus. I couldn't sleep at all like that first night.
Yeah.
That first night, I couldn't sleep at all. And it was so nerve-wracking just standing there. And we're talking to Phil. Phil's asking, each team to introduce themselves, and we're all nervous. And it was just like the craziest feeling for me.
Yeah, for me, it was definitely surreal to go through all of that. And I told him I've never had so much anxiety in my life. I really don't have that much anxiety. Every time we would start the race, it was like my stomach did not feel right. Like there was a hole inside my stomach. And then watching back the show, I kind of felt that way too, because even though I know what happened, in my head, I would think, is there something that I said that I didn't even notice that I said?
Yeah.
Because they have a mic on you. So even if you say it really quietly, they could pick it up. And if they heard it somewhere and they want to use it for something. So I was really
that happens to me all the time. Yeah. Like I don't remember calling Derek my brochacho. I've never said that in my life. And then I was like, that was weird, but it carried on.
And it will live on forever. Yes.
Yes.
Do you have any advice for the racers? I mean, they've obviously raced, but now they're going to watch themselves. They're going to get, everybody's feedback. What's your advice for those new racers?
I would definitely say is not to pay attention to the comments. I'm one of those people that even back in the day, I've always looked back at everything, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. But it'll get to you. There's 100 comments that'll say, you're amazing. We love you. We love Louis and Michelle. And then there's that one comment that's like, oh, they're so annoying. And it just hits you in the heart.
Yeah.
So I just think you got to appreciate all the love and the people that care for you and are rooting for you, because I mean, that happens in the world every single day as well. There's going to be people that don't like you and people that like you. And you just got to root on with the people that do.
I say for me, same page from what Michelle is saying. Usually, like, obviously, don't drink and drive. I have to say this. Don't drink and go on Twitter. So I never respond to people on Twitter, especially the haters.
Yeah.
Well, there was a day that I had a few drinks and I decided to go on Twitter, and that's when I started responding. I'm just like, what am I doing?
I know.
Like I was just like going in on some dude. And I'm just like, what am I doing? I've never done this before. And that's my advice.
Did you get blocked?
I got blocked by him. Yeah.
He got
Wait. That's exciting.
It was fun. It was funny.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I have the same rule about don't PMS and tweet. Like I I will get in fights. I will say things I should just keep to myself. That's the lesson I learned.
Yeah, and then one more thing is just, I would say, enjoy every single moment of it. Get on every podcast if someone asks you to. Enjoy it. Look at all the things. Look up what people are saying or not, and it's just really, really fun. And one thing that we did is we would always get together every week with our family and friends, whoever could make it, but like make it special, because every week it is going to be special and everyone's going to enjoy watching it with you.
Yes. Now, you talked a little bit about having anxiety on the race. I feel like we didn't see that from you guys at all. Like, you looked like you were just having the time of your life, which is kind of the challenge, because if you could just race, remembering it's the adventure of a lifetime and not be stressed out, I imagine that would be amazing, but like that has to be impossible, right?
Yeah, it's tough. I feel like for us, we got anxiety before the leg was starting. But once we got rolling, like we just sat in there and had a great moment. We just had a great time with every single moment that we had. So it was nerve-wracking before the leg started. Would you agree?
Yeah.
He's the one that only had to drive. I had my shoulders up to here with the map like this the whole time. No, I agree with him. Once it started rolling, it's like the nervousness of the unknown. But also every second we kept looking at each other and we're like, we're in the race right now. Like, this is something we dreamed of and we thought of being with together for years. So we really try to appreciate and have fun in every single moment. Yeah. And once we knew the challenge and what we had to do, like everything was kind of like at a calm, and we really enjoyed ourselves then.
Well, that's the best way to do it. And it was very fun to watch. So how has life then changed? I mean, obviously the show stopped airing and you had to like kind of go back to normal life-ish. But are you still kind of on a high? Still?
Yeah, thriving? I mean, I did another show.
Yeah.
I was on that.
Like offers come in, do other things.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, obviously, not obviously. And some people may not know, but I did the Challenge USA. I was on there for a hot second. That was a way different experience, and riding that high, it was nice because after the race was all over, it was like the high was all the way up here, then all of a sudden zero, right? And then it was like, that's it, it's over. And a sadness does come upon you. But then the challenge came along, that I started training for that. And Michelle was helping me out, and it was a lot of puzzles, a lot of physical training, a lot of memorization training, and I did that. Came back, the challenge is now finished, right? All the episodes that I was on already aired. Spoiler alert! Sorry, I think I was supposed to say that before. But and then that helped me calm down a little bit. So I'm good. Not doing any shows for a while.
For just a minute, yeah.
I'm all right.
If the race calls you tomorrow,
I'm in.
You're in.
I'm in. In a second.
It's definitely been a roller coaster for me. Right before the race, I just quit dancing for Pitbull on tour. And I decided to do the show with Lewis, which was a full high. We had watch parties all the time. We enjoyed ourselves so much. And then I stopped dancing. So I'm pursuing photography and video. And then came kind of like my low, because before I would do both. I would dance and I would do photography. But now when it's just photography, it's been like hard. I mean, once you start any business, it's difficult to get so much work. So I was getting work before. It just seems a lot less when you're not dancing anymore.
Right.
So I went on a low, and then Lewis got called for the challenge, and it's this whole high, helping him train, all this stuff. I would work out with him as well, and it brought it all up. And then Lewis left, and then there goes my low again.
Yeah.
I left to Colombia. I ended up having to get jaw surgery because of something I had. I got braces, and I couldn't talk to Lewis. So I had to make all these life decisions by myself, and financial decisions to do the jaw surgery. And he wasn't there. He didn't know about it. So when I finally spoke to him through FaceTime, he was not doing good at the challenge, like mentally, like he was sad, and he missed me. So I just started crying, and then
oh my God,
it was tough for me not to be able to talk to him and not to know what was happening inside the house while all of this was happening. but he ended up getting back to me like right before I had the surgery.
Mhm.
And I just think things happen for a reason, and he was there right when I needed him to be. And
Yeah.
I was excited that he was able to do it, but I also like greedily wanted him to be with me.
Yeah.
And then we've been able to hang out with so many people that we've met from the race. We hung out with Will and James. We hung out with Laura from other seasons. We all went on a cruise
Mhm.
together with Derek and Claire, and it's so incredible that we did this experience and we got to meet so many of the people that we did. And it's like
so many people.
And it just makes me think, like, if we would have never made that decision to send in the audition tape, like none of this would be happening at the moment.
Right.
And I'm just so happy.
Yeah, you're right. She's so right about bringing up like all these people that we met, because going on these trips with them and
Mhm.
just getting to know these amazing personalities. She mentioned Will and James, obviously Derek and Claire.
Yeah.
We got to meet Cachet from Love Island. We got to meet Joseph from Big Brother. I want to stop naming people because I don't want to miss anybody. I'll just stop right there.
Right.
But
Yeah.
so many reality stars from both all the big three from CBS, and you include the challenge. It's been such a fun ride, and it's helped out with the low that we had after the race. But now it's
then after the challenge, and we went back to that high, and now we're just living life, and we're good. Everything's going great, and we're really happy right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't miss that footage from the cruise. My gosh. If you were on social media, you were like, oh, this cruise is happening. Okay, yes.
Shots of Virgin.
Yeah. Yeah, that seemed like quite the fun time.
Yeah.
Well, Michelle, how are you feeling? Is your jaw okay? Are you doing okay physically?
Yes, I finally did full recovery and my braces are off. You didn't get to see the brace face. But yeah, no, I'm feeling great. Everything is great and I'm done. I just finished it like a week or two ago. So
yeah,
feels good.
Aw, good. Well, so obviously travel is important to you guys, and you won a couple trips on the show. You also won some money. What do we have plans? Are we using those winnings? What are our travel plans?
So for the first time in Amazing Race history, we got Expedia points for all of our winnings. I'm not sure if you heard. You probably heard from Emily Molly. Not sure, but so that has never happened before. It's always been you get the trip that you won and you had to pay taxes on it.
Yes.
So now with these Expedia points, originally we won a trip to Spain and to Japan, and basically, I'm sorry, I'm reading the comment. Thank you so much. Basically, we got the same cash value worth in Expedia points. And what we've done is we just use our Expedia points for like our airfares to a Mexico trip that we had with Derek and Claire in Cabo. We use our points for my dad's birthday coming up. It's going to be in DR. We use it for Colombia, and we use here and there. But we do have a Japan trip. We really want to go to Japan. Wow. We're planning it for next March and April. And hopefully Derek and Claire can come with us.
Yes.
I think we're taking them with us. And then look, we got this. You could kind of see it. It's a little blurred out, but we got a huge travel map, and we want to fill it up.
Right. Is it wooden pieces? Is that what I saw on your Instagram?
Yes, it's beautiful. It actually looks like artwork. It doesn't look like we've always loved to travel. So I've always had those calendars where you could scratch off or like maybe like pin it or something. This is just beautiful. We had to put it in the middle of our living room.
Yes. Give me some love. What's the name of the company again?
Enjoy the Wood. Yes. Great.
Gorgeous.
The quality is insane. Yes.
I've never thought of that. Are you sure you got the right name?
Yes.
It wasn't the first thing you heard. Okay.
I mean, I think it's different when you.
Are you sure that's the name?
Yes.
Botching a sponsor.
We will enjoy it. Yes.
I mean, we're enjoying it. Enjoy the wood.
All right, there it is.
And actually, they're from Ukraine, and their offices got bombed, so they're trying to come back after all of that. Yeah. So. It took them a while. They were gone for a while, but they're great.
Michelle gets all the sponsors because I don't have enough followers on Instagram.
Stop. All right, let's get more followers. But yeah, Michelle, take it, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay, but you mentioned that you had stopped dancing, but we did see you do a little dancing on Superfan. Was that just like a little? Are you going to do little one-offs here and there?
So that was previously recorded.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was. And
That
I
was
was actually
right before the race.
it was kind of cool because
Yeah.
after
Oh my
he
gosh.
finished
Yeah.
the challenge, I was like, well, it's my turn now because
Yeah.
he's trying to steal his
She always
spotlight.
got to one up me. Like, all right, now
Always.
I had the spotlight. I'm on TV on CBS, and no, she popped up right after me.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm not the last one that's been on TV. It's her again.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna dance. I mean, I would love to do photo and video for them if they ever want me to. I'm trying to grow from that. I'll probably take dance classes. I did appear in one of their last tour concerts as a surprise. So when I used to do my solo after we did the race, I went into their tour concert and I like surprised him, and it was such a good surprise. And I was dancing and doing like my little Latin solo.
His face was incredible.
Yeah.
Pitbull's face was just like he was just doing his regular routine, and he sees Michelle. He just lights up. He's like, "Hey!" Like it was so good.
Yeah,
it's on your page or your
yeah,
TikTok?
it's just I toured with him for almost 10 years.
Wow.
And he didn't have dancers before. I was the first dancers and I was one of the captains. So I was the one that helped the choreographer pick the girls. So it's been a big part of my life for a really long time.
Yeah.
I said I wouldn't dance anymore, but then I see that NSYNC keeps throwing out some little hints that something's happening.
We've never talked about you. Know what? You'll go dancing for NSYNC.
I might have to come out of retirement again.
Hold up. That's not good. Sarah,
You're like, what's the list of people that will pull her out of retirement?
If they need me, I'll be there.
Justin Timberlake's her hall pass. I can't allow that.
Yeah, that's dangerous. That's
It's
dangerous.
like if I go on tour with my hall
Feel
pass,
you.
Sofia Vergara starts singing, and
Oh boy.
I go be her wardrobe list. I don't know why I said that wrong. Her wardrobe stylist, and I can't do that. I can't let you do that.
I mean, we'll see.
That's cheating.
But
you have to readjust your hall passes if you're gonna
hall pass pulled.
Yeah.
Pulled.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame you. If I could dance for NSYNC,
oh my
would
God.
this count? I'll do it.
Hey. You gotta do the
hire me. Yeah.
Hey, bye.
Right? We can do that. All right. Well, we'll see if somebody pulls you out of retirement. Also, your Instagram is fire. So people should be following. I mean, you're really good at the like reels and stuff. Is that what we call them? I don't even know what they're called, but yes. So obviously your video and photo and editing and all the jam, you're obviously very good at it.
Thank you.
keep slaying and do all of that stuff.
So if you're ever in Miami, I got you, girl.
Hey,
you can do a little shoot.
I try not to go back to Florida. I'm from Florida. I get triggered every time I enter Florida. But
I didn't know that. What city?
But I'm from Tallahassee. So
okay, cool.
Miami's a whole other place. Much more fun than North
different.
Florida. Yes. So that's more likely.
That's cool.
No need to go. No need to go. I mean, Florida State's pretty, but no.
Did you graduate Florida State? No, that's not. Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's why I will always say, go Knowles. Yeah. The U is my second choice in Florida. Cool. I mean, I'll never root for the Gators, so that's just not going to happen.
I agree.
No. But maybe someday I'll get to Miami for sure.
Let's do it.
Let's do. I have to talk about astrology. I know you're probably not into it, but I'm very into it.
She's into it. I'm like, whatever.
You're like, whatever.
Yeah.
So I obviously don't know your whole charts. I don't have your time of birth, but from what I can find out about you, Michelle, you are a Capricorn sun with a Libra moon. Is that correct? Do you know your top three or your big three?
All I know is that I'm a Capricorn.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a Capricorn Libra moon, which actually my husband is too. So you and I would get along great. Libra moon is you love that partner. You really like emotionally feel secure. You're probably very loyal. She probably wouldn't even act on a hall pass. She's a very good partner.
I could go dancing now.
But I was like, when I watched you on the race, I was like, oh my gosh, she's giving such Sagittarius energy, which I'm a Sagittarius. So I was like, I'm feeling it. So when I looked up your chart, your Mars is Sagittarius. And I was like, okay, that's what I get. Because that's like our action. That's like what we put out physically into the world. And so putting you on the race, you were just all about like the adventure and being very optimistic and up for the challenge, which is just very Sagittarious. So
I like that.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wonder
Wait,
why
All right,
I
that-
love this all.
Lewis,
Oh, I'm scared.
you're a Taurus sun. So obviously right there, a Taurus and a Capricorn, beautiful match.
Okay.
You guys are both earth signs. You're both like grounded, responsible people with enough fire in your charts that you guys know how to work, but know how to play
Mm-hmm.
and like work to
This
play.
is true.
I like
Yep.
that.
Mhm.
Yes.
I can
Very
see that.
factual.
And that's how you like match up between you guys. But now your moon, depending on what time you were born, do you know what time you were born?
I was born in the morning, like around 9 a.m.
Oh, 9 a.m. Okay.
Yeah.
So you might be a Virgo moon. It was in Leo that morning. And then were you born in Miami?
Yes.
Yeah. It might have moved into Virgo at that time. So tell me this, are you more into being a perfectionist or are you more into having attention?
Oh, not attention. No.
No?
No.
Okay.
No. I think it's too dark, baby. I wouldn't say attention.
Are you very good with details?
Yes, I do see the perfectionist part. Especially I think in the beginning of my life, like when I own some businesses, I try to perfect everything. And as I grew as a person, I realized that not everything can be perfect. There's things that you have to accept just the way they are. But attention, I feel like the attention part, no, it's so weird because I grew up like kind of shy. I was very shy in middle school, going to high school. Then when I got to my senior year, I kind of came out of my shell a little bit. And then I will be the center of attention if the party is boring. But if somebody's already like having a great time or is the life of the party, I will just join them and be the life of the party and leave the attention on them.
Yeah. Does he have like a particular ways to do things? Like maybe the towels have to be folded a certain way or like there's a lot of shoulds. Does he have shoulds?
Yes, you do. You do?
Yeah,
you do. You definitely do. We kind of blame it on his mom because she's more like of a strict, clean person.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's grown up like knowing things are one way. And he's been very
I have the cleanest locker in my whole firehouse.
Yeah. Well, if you're a Virgo moon, which it sounds like you are, that like just felt good to you as a kid and it made sense and you're just going to keep that going in your life. That's what Virgos are very good at. Yeah.
That's interesting.
That is.
Well, thank you for entertaining me there. I just I love astrology and I get so excited to look at people's charts. And obviously you guys connect very well in your charts. But
wait, so I kind of want to know a little bit about you. Like, how's yours?
I have 5 planets in Sagittarius, which is overkill. And but that's adventure and wide open spaces, needing to like get out, travel, fiery. So it's extroverted energy. But I'm a rising Capricorn. And so I know how to get to business. I know how to run a business. It's all about work. It's a similar balance of a work to play kind of vibe.
Nice. I have a question about the astrology.
Yeah.
So it was it like I feel like recently I started hearing about the moon or like the different signs you may have, right?
Yeah.
Was that always part of astrology or it was always part of it, right? But now more people are educated on it, so it's being talked about more. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, it's probably the social media is just like spreading it more.
Yeah. Because before it was just like, oh, I'm a Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, that's it. Like that's all everybody knew. But now it's like so much more stuff to it. which is cool.
Which is why a lot of people would be like, that doesn't sound like me, astrology, no. And they give up on it because it really is a blend. It's a mix of lots of planets, lots of houses. We have 12 houses in our chart. It's quite a blend for everybody. You can't just go by your sun sign at all. So, yeah.
I always say he's very stubborn, and that's a Taurus thing. And he wants to say that astrology doesn't work.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm stubborn, but am I stubborn by saying that? Like, so I don't know.
I mean, Taurus is the most fixed sign, meaning they just don't want to change. Like, man, you set a plan and like there's just no need to go off of the plan, is how a Taurus feels. And also your Mercury is in Taurus as well. And it's actually conjunct your sun, which is really fascinating. But Mercury is how we think and communicate. So you got a little double dose there of your Taurus fixed energy. But it also makes you like very mental. Like, I bet your brain doesn't stop. Like, you just think, talk. Like,
I talk to myself all day.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah, you've got like heightened like Mercury, which is that messenger. Like, give me the information and let's talk about the information.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
It's cool to learn.
See, it's not just one thing.
I like it.
Well, let's do a rapid fire.
Ooh, I like this.
I'm going to give you 2 things and you give me your preference. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Survivor or Naked and Afraid?
Survivor.
Yeah.
I honestly won't do either because I just need a bed at the end of the day. I need food.
Same.
But Naked and Afraid looks horrible.
Maybe you would want to be naked out there.
I don't want to be naked. If I wanted to be naked, I'll go on Survivor and be naked. Like, they'll blur it out. No.
I think Lewis's answer is none.
Yeah.
No, of course it's none, but
yes.
Yeah.
But Survivor. Yeah, Survivor. 100%.
Yeah, like how is Naked and Afraid still on? Like, who's doing the show?
Gosh, it's horrendous, dude. Like,
I mean, a lot of the times they just can't talk because they need to preserve that energy. So
yes.
insane.
No. Give me the chance to win a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Hey, Edwin.
What's up, Edwin?
Bachelor or Love Island?
Love Island, UK.
Love Island, UK.
Yes.
But
are you talking about watching or being on?
This one watching, obviously.
Oh, UK, 100%. Just their accents. Like, I started watching Love Island UK before the US started. Around there. No, US started and then I started watching Love Island UK. Yeah, I remember now. But just their accents and how they talk. Oh, are you mugging me? Are you fucking mad? Like, I love it.
Would you like to have a chat?
Oh, proper chat. Oh, I fancy you. Like, I love it. I just love hearing it.
So I became obsessed with Love Island. I used to watch Bachelor, didn't anymore. Became obsessed with Love Island. And Lewis, I would play it on TV and he would like listen from the kitchen the first day. The next day, he would kind of like poke his ear in. Third day, he's sitting down and eating, watching it. 4th day, he's sitting on the couch with me. And then 5th day,
what is she doing?
He has a wine in his cup, saying all this stuff.
Are you mad?
Yes, with the accents, face mask, everything.
But the thing is, here's the thing. I like how the shows have to feel real to me. So when I see The Bachelor, I'm just like, 20 people for one dude or 20 guys for one girl. I'm just like, and every girl's in love with him. Like, why can't it be like the other way? Why can't a girl that's looking for The Bachelor be like, I don't like the guy, I'm leaving? Like, I'm sure it happens, but it just didn't feel real to me. Well, Love Island, I think it feels more real because they bring in your proper type and they bring in girls that that's check your boxes and then you put all the eggs in a basket and it goes from there. So I think Love Island's more real. That's why I like it more.
I love this is rapid fire and we're like going very
like
slow.
Get into it. You're like
sizzle.
Get into it.
We've gone mad.
Let's debate it. Yeah. Okay, this is another one just to watch. Don't go on this one, but Housewives of Miami or Love and Hip Hop Miami.
Oh, I haven't watched either. You watch Housewives?
Housewives.
Yeah, I haven't still watched Love and Hip Hop. I haven't watched either. I like hip hop, so I think Love and Hip Hop.
Domestic travel or international travel?
International love.
International. I love to
Tango.
explore the world for sure. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
I love to explore the world, just see different things. So
Yes,
that's why.
different cultures.
Yes.
Tango or salsa?
Salsa.
Oh, but tango's sexy. Dun, 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 dun. Salsa. I only know salsa. So
Yes. We grew up with salsa. We love to salsa together.
Black Keys or Black Eyed Peas?
Wow. Why does she have to hurt my soul?
Of course, I'm gonna go with Black Eyed Peas.
Black Eyed Peas.
Are you guys
Black
triggered by
Keys.
pianos? Do we even walk by pianos? Is it just?
Oh, so
you can't even-
actually, one day he surprised me and ordered a keyboard to the house, and
Hey.
I've been trying to learn piano just in case, you know, they call us
Yes.
for all stars.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
I kind of had to stop for a bit because there's other priorities in life, you know, than learning the piano. We're busy adults, you know.
Mhm.
So, but you know, I did it for like a month or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't get to the Black Keys. Never touched the Black Keys.
We still need you guys to get to the Black Keys at some point. French poetry or French fries?
Ooh, French
French
fries.
fries. French fries.
Yeah, obviously, I think everybody would say that. Don't
Ketchup.
know anybody. Well, that was it. Thank you so much. Thank you for tolerating that with me. Well,
love
you guys are a blast. Still, always. No one's forgetting you. You are forever one of our faves.
Thank you.
What did we miss? Is there anything else we need to announce or whatever at this point?
Nothing.
Just go get
Nothing
your
yet.
calendar.
Just the calendar.
Yeah, we announced
Mhm.
that calendar. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I got nothing pops into my mind.
No, we're just excited, and we hope the opportunities keep rolling. I mean, I know we said in the race that we wanted to start a family soon, and it's been a ride, like since we did the race and watching all of that. So we've been really enjoying each other before completely settling down. So
Yeah.
We did pull the goalie though.
what's
Do you
it
know what
called?
that means?
You enjoyed the wood?
I
What?
don't know.
We pulled the goalie. That meaning you're not taking birth control anymore.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
That's what I meant.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There was
Yeah.
some sort of goalie. There
Oh.
was something blocking the
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
Yeah.
The
Mhm.
goalie's gone.
Yeah.
There's no more goalie anymore. So if if a baby happens,
Mhm.
we still, that's part of the plans in our future.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, we're taking it just day by day.
Yes.
Yeah, let it happen. Well, it's going to be exciting whether, family next or another show or whatever you guys do. We'll be watching.
Thank
You
you.
can come
Sarah.
on anytime and talk about any of it with me.
Awesome.
I would love it.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Sarah.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
you. Nice
Yay.
talking
All
to you.
right. Thank you guys. Thank you for being on here. And thank you everyone who hung out with us. And hopefully we'll chat soon.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining.